My plane was canceled. So I'm still in Ithaca, in the cold, in the snow. But it doesn't stop me from having a stogie. I haven't had one for a while. Stogie. Hey, look, it's my only vice. Look, actually, it kind of works out better for me because the flight that I'm transferred to is with British Airways instead of US Air, and I like British Airways better, and it goes into Heathrow, and I can just take a subway home. So things work out. I hate to be away the extra day though, because if you remember, for those of you who really have followed Xelander, you will remember that 9 weeks ago my wife left for her assignment in Beirut, and she was back on Saturday. I got to play, which was for 7 weeks, so it worked out that we were both away from home working, and so that was all cool. But then I would be back tomorrow instead. I'm going to be back the day after. So that's a drag. But anyway, yeah, it's strange feeling I'm having right now because, of course, the show is over and the going back in the snow in the middle of April. Look at this. Look at this shit. And then also, if you're in America, I'm sure you're aware of this shooting at the technical school, at that whatever that. I mean, it's just so bizarre, man. You know, living abroad. There's so many things like people don't get, I think, over here, how we look in other places, because this kind of eruptions of bizarre violence happens a lot in America, and people will talk about other countries, like for instance with my wife, with her assignment in Beirut. Every time you say that, people are going, oh, Beirut, and yeah, things are not great there, but the people there that she worked with, they're like, you know, hey, you know, it's where they live, and it's and there's good parts and not good parts, just like here, and the same kind of, what I'm trying to say is that the same kind of shock of oh, that place, whoa, because we only hear the bad shit. We only hear that, oh, there was a bomb that went off. That's what we hear. But understand that what they hear is the crazy shit over here. So to them, I mean I met this guy, this French guy who grew up, he grew up in I think some part of Africa, Tunisia, something. But anyway, and he's gone to different countries. He's lived in different countries, and I asked him, had he ever been over here, and he was like, whoa, like had a real visceral reaction, like, no, how go to America? What? I mean, you know, their image is like, you know, we got our 6 guns and we're told don't come near me because we're American, and I mean, one of the first things George Bush said about this incident, I'm sorry that this is happening, and I believe in gun control, and I believe in our rather not gun control. I'm sorry that this happened, and you know, but I still believe in our rights to bear arms and blah blah blah. I mean, just that he even, forget an argument of whether or not you believe in right to bear arms or not. Just that immediate thing for him to say in this situation. It's like, you know, I mean, no wonder you got a guy calling people nappy-headed hoes. Insensitive comments, inappropriate comments, it's like the American way. George, these people don't need to hear about your fucking belief in guns at this point. I mean, I don't want to take away your joy of shooting them up, George, but maybe they could hear that a little later. Maybe right now isn't the time. Maybe they don't need to be assured that the president believes in our right to have a gun. We can wait for that information. Excuse me, Londoners. Earlier I said I can take the subway home. I meant the tube. I'll be able to take the tube home. It's crazy. I'm having a fucking blast. I'm stranded in Ithaca in the snow. And I'm having that. Fun. This is fun. This is so much fun.